Oh, good afternoon, everybody. Sunday afternoon out here in Appalachia, another hot, muggy day. And I just want to make a quick video. I was looking around at some things on social media last night, mostly last night, a little bit this morning. Trying not to spend too much time on there, but being that Twitter's wide open, you can find out some interesting things on Twitter since they're not holding back. There's no censoring going on, unlike YouTube and some others. But what I'm seeing is very troubling. There is a group of people who regret that presidential candidate Donald J. Trump survived last Saturday. I find this extremely troubling that we consider ourselves, number one, civilized, which I don't think we are. The root of the word civilized is civil. We are not civil to each other in many respects. We consider ourselves civilized and modern and advanced, and we still wish harm and death on other human beings. How does the mind reconcile that? I don't know. It could be the mind control programming that's done through the media, through repetition. Could be inner child that needs to be healed. Hard to say. Could be a combination of that and more. But there's a lot of people out there who seem to wish that he had been killed. And we have got to come to grips with the idea that all life is precious. We have got to come to grips with the idea that each one of us is a unique individual in mind, body, and spirit. And no two of us are the same. I don't care if you're identical twins or doppelgangers. No two of us are the same. And we have to learn to appreciate our uniqueness and not wish that we were all the same, because that wish will never happen. What is coming about here, if we're not careful, it was something that was quoted in a book written in the 1600s by Thomas Hobbes called Leviathan, and it's called The War of All Against All. And we got to be really careful of this, because you can see it happening. The more labels we put on ourselves, the closer we get to the war of all against all, because all of us will have a different set of labels. No two of us will be the same. It's impossible. We are all unique expressions of the one infinite creator. And we've got to come to grips with this. We cannot wish harm on those we disagree with, our political opponents, people from a different party, a different race, a different skin color, a different gender. We can't survive this way. Think about it. Think about where you put your attention. Think about how we can appreciate all life. And that includes the unborn life. There's another article that I saw in Switzerland. You would think that this would be the last place that would happen. Switzerland's changed a lot recently. They are offering euthanasia services to anybody who wants to basically just end it. This is, once again, just like the thing with the crowd strike last week, where the whole shutdown was shown to us back in the 1990s in a movie called The Net with Sandra Bullock. This idea that you can just walk into a place and be calmly and quietly euthanized because you might be depressed that day, or because you don't think life is worth living. Go back and watch the I think it was late 60s or early 70s sci-fi flick called Soylent Green. because that's exactly what the character that was played by Burgess Meredith did. Is he walked into this place, and because we had basically destroyed Mother Nature, sound familiar? He was laid on a table and watched a film of animals in the woods in Mother Nature as he was injected and euthanized. Is this where we're headed? Is this where we want to go? Euthanized on the one end, chips implanted into our brain controlled by low Earth orbiting satellites on the other end? Everybody's got to make a choice. Don't comply with this. If you believe that life is precious, all life, that includes animal, vegetable, and mineral. And yeah, the minerals are alive. It's very troubling to see this. We got a long way to go. And we have to help our brothers and sisters see the light, to appreciate the miracle that is this, the mind-body-spirit complex. That's all for today. It was very troubling to see this. It's going to go on for a while, especially if the Democrats are now going to nominate who they say they're going to nominate, so that we can have 2016 all over again. We can do better than this. We have got to do better than this. We have got to do better than this. For ourselves and for our children and our grandchildren and beyond. Yeah, we have got to do better than this. So, I'll leave you with that. All life is precious. Aho.